Hi there, I'm Susanna. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to show you how to crochet a granny stitch circle. So starting with a slip knot, counting as a first chain and second, third and fourth. So after making 4 chains, back to the first chain and make a ring with slip stitch and pull through all loops. Alright, this is the foundation chain and move to the round one. The round one starts with 2 chains, count as a double crochet, and then let's make double crochets. Yarn over insert, yarn over pull up a loop and pull through 2 loops and pull through 2 loops. This is the double crochet, and let's repeat double crochets 12 times. So let's keep crocheting. Alright, let's count the stitches. This is the first 2 chains and second 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I made 12 double crochets and I'm going to join into the first double crochet, not the first 2 chains. This one. Insert the hook and yarn over, pull through and pull through. And then let's make additional chain and fasten off. Alright, this is the first round and I'm going to change or add colors every round, and I'm going to show you how to crochet in one color in my next video, so please watch that video if you would like to crochet in one color. And then let's split double crochet these posts. In between these posts, in anywhere, and twist the yarn and pull through. Let's make 2 chains, count as a double crochet, and back to the same space, make double crochets 3 more times. Then let's make 4 double crochets in the same space. Alright, after making 4 double crochets, let's skip 2 double crochets and split both posts. In the space, let's make 4 double crochets again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's repeat 6 times in total. Alright, next. So let's skip 2 double crochets and in between stitches, not in the stitches, in between stitches, make 4 double crochets. And these 4 double crochets are also count as 2 groups of 2 double crochets. I'm going to introduce why we call that later. Alright, so let's make 6 groups of 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, I made 6 groups of 4 double crochets, which means 24 stitches, and skip first 2 chains and into the first double crochet. Let's make a slip stitch to join and make a circle. Okay, and 1 more chain and fasten off. Let's change the color again. Let's crochet the third round. In any space, in between 4 double crochets. Attach the yarn and make 2 chains, count as a double, and let's make 3 double crochets in total, so I need 2 more double crochets. This is because of round 3, so I need multiples of 3 stitches, and starting with 12 double crochets, and that is the first round, and second round is 24 stitches, and the round 3 should be 36 stitches, and I'm dividing in 3 double crochets groups. So which means I need 12 groups of 3 double crochets, and this is multiples 3 stitches, and this is the end of the first section. The first section consists 3 rounds, first and second and the third round. And the third round we are going to make 3 double crochets 12 times. How to do it? 1 in the space and 1 in between stitches, like this. So let's divide 2 double crochets and 2 double crochets, and let's separate these 2 and 2 from 4 double crochets. So I made 4 double crochets, but actually I made 2 groups of 2 double crochets 6 times, but actually 12 groups of 2 double crochets, and now I'm going to make 12 times of 3 double crochets, and that is the end of the first section. Okay, so every space has 3 double crochets and 12 times, which means 36 stitches in total. Okay, let's move on to the next section. Okay, so move on to the fourth round. We have 12 spaces, and so we need 48 stitches in total, so that's why we are going to make 4 double crochets in every space. Start with 2 chains, count as a double, and make 3 more double crochets in the first space we are working on. Okay, alright, so I did 4 double crochets, which means 2 groups of 2 double crochets. So now we are making 4 double crochets in 12 spaces, but which means we are making 24 groups of 2 double crochets. In other words, alright, so let's make 4 double crochets in every space. And in the next round, we are going to split 2 groups of 2 double crochets. We are going to separate them into 2 groups. Alright, let's make 4 double crochets in the space. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Let's move on to the fifth round. So I made 4 double crochets, and in any space in between 4 double crochets, attach the yarn and start with 2 chains, count as a double, and make 2 more double crochets, and let's make 3 double crochets in the first space. Next, let's separate 2 double crochets each, and let's make 2 double crochets in between stitches. So now we have 3 double crochets and 2 double crochets, which means 5 double crochets in 2 groups. So let's repeat 12 times with 2 groups, 3 and 2, and let's make 60 stitches. So let's separate 2 double crochets and 2 double crochets, and in between stitches we are going to make 2 double crochets. Now we made 10 stitches, because 3 and 2 and 3 and 2. And next is 3 double crochets, and next 2 double crochets in between stitches. I'll repeat like that. Alright, next is round 6. And round 6 needs 6 double crochets, and now we have 5 double crochets, so let's increase 1 double crochet in one group. So now we are working on 2 groups. So let's make 3 double crochets and 3 double crochets in 2 groups. The first group is 3 double crochets, and next is just next of the 2 double crochets, and we are going to make 3 double crochets. So which means we made 6 double crochets, and it consists of 2 groups. So we are going to make 24 groups of 3 double crochets, which means round 6, and we're gonna have 76 stitches, 72 stitches in total in the round. But actually we have 24 groups of 3 double crochets. And also this is the end of the second section. So now the third round is the end of the first section, and the sixth round is the end of the second section. Every time we end the section, we end with 3 double crochets in every spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I made 2 sections, first 3 rounds and the second 3 rounds. Okay, let's make sure. The 3 and 6. So what's next? Okay, let's working on the third section, starting on any space. But after attaching the yarn, please look at the previous round, 2 rounds below. And here we have 3 double crochets in blue, so we are going to make 3 double crochets as well. Move to the next space. I can see 2 double crochets in blue here in blue. So we are going to make 4 double crochets in this space. I'm just do it to match the number or making a good balance, but I'm not sure this is good balance or not. I'm still considering and trying an error. Okay, but this time I'm going to try 3 on 3 and 4 on 2. And actually I'm going to make 7 stitches in one group. So 3 and 4, 3 and 4. Alright. Next. Now we have 2 groups each, but we are going to make 3 groups because we have 4 double crochets here, and round 8 start with 2 chains and make 3 double crochet groups, 3 double crochets group, and in the space, and then in the next space we also make a group of 3 double crochets. So now we are going to have 6 stitches, and we are missing 2 stitches, and we are going to make 2 stitches in somewhere. Where? Here, in between 2 double crochets and 2 double crochets. We are going to make 2 double crochets in between these 2 groups, so that we are going to make 3 groups and 3 double crochet, 3 double crochet and 2 double crochets, because we are now working on round 8. 3 and 3 and 2, which is 8 double crochets. Alright, let's repeat. 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and move to the next space. 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and move to the next. Let's separate 2 groups and each and make 2 double crochets. Okay, let's repeat like that. Is it easy? Alright, move to round 9. So we have 3 groups, and when we make 9 stitches in 3 groups, we are going to make 3 groups of 3 double crochets. So I think now you understand what you can guess what should we do. So start with 3 double crochets and move to the next space. Now let's make 3 double crochets. And next space, let's make 3 double crochets. So which means we can make 3 double crochets in every space. Just repeat 3 double crochets in every space. No matter if they are 2 double crochets or 3 double crochets, we just make 3 double crochets because this is the end of the section. The end of the section is always end with 3 double crochets groups. And actually we are going to make 36 double crochets in group because in the round, because we need 3 groups of 3 double crochets to consist of 9 double crochets. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, let's make sure. We need 3 groups to make 9 double crochets, 3 double crochets each, which means 3 times of 3 double crochets are 9, and it is 12 times, so we need 108 stitches. But if we divide into 3, which means we have 36 groups, so let's count. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So we have 36 groups. So now we know the end of the start section is 9th. And what's the next? The 4th is 12th, and 15th, 18th, 21st, 24th, and 27th, and 30th, like that. That is multiples of 3 rounds, okay? It's so simple. Alright, let's move to the round 10. So start with any space, but you can choose the nice space to make it even. Maybe here. Start with 2 chains. Is it okay? Let me think. Yeah, okay. So start with 4 double crochets and make 3 double crochets here, and 3 double crochets here. I don't know which is where is the best. You can find the best point to make the close to perfect circle. I thought this is a good position to start with 4 double crochets, but I'm not sure. I'm still trying to find with trial and error. But I think 3 double crochets over the 2 double crochets are a good point. I'm not sure, but I guess so. But anyway, it doesn't affect much, just my preparation. So I'm going to do that. Alright, round 11. So let's divide the 4 double crochet into 2 groups. So I'm starting from here. Start with 2 chains because I'm going to slip stitch into this double crochets. So I prefer 2 chains instead of 3 chains. That's the reason why I start with 2 chains. Alright, next is 3 double crochets. So except these 2 double crochets, we only make 3 double crochets. And the 11 stitches in 4 groups are 2 and 3 and 3 and 3. That's the way to make 11 stitches in 4 groups. And the granny stitches is maximum multiples of 3 stitches, and maximum is also 3 stitches. So when we make the stitches, we can make only 2 double crochets and 3 double crochets. And sometimes I make 4 double crochets, but I explained to you earlier that is the 2 groups of 2 double crochets, so I count them as 2 double crochets. So 2, 3, 3, 3, no 4 stitches, no 5 stitches, right? Just only multiples of 3 stitches. So this is the basic principle. After you understand the principle, things going to be very simple and easy. So please remember, always multiples of 3 stitches or maybe 2 stitches. That's it. So sometimes we make 2 groups of 2 double crochets. That's the reason why we make 4 double crochets. Like this. These 4 groups, 2 and 3 and 3 and 3. Okay, next is round 12. The round 12 is the end of the section 4. So maybe we can start after the 2 double crochets. Here we are going to increase to 3 double crochets, and here is the end of the section, so we just make 3 double crochets in every space. Do not think too much, just 3 rounds repeating. The first round we increase with 4 double crochets, and next round we separate with 2 and 2, and the third round we are going to make 3 double crochets each. So the first round we need 4 double crochets, and second round we need 2 double crochets in one space, and except that we only make 3 double crochets everywhere, anywhere. So this is the principle. It's so simple and easy, and I think you now understand quite well. So after that, just think about where we increase. That's the point. Do you agree with me? Alright, so anyway, this is round 12, so let's make 3 double crochets in every space. And the reason why I make this video, because once I introduced the Granny Valley tutorial video, and one person asked me, even she using the same hook number and yarn, she can't make the same size. It is still too small, so I'm introducing how to enlarge the circle. So I finished 12 rounds. So what's the next? Okay, look at the shape. Some points are pointy, too pointy in my eyes. So let's solve this issue. So in this case, in the middle is good point to increase. What do you think? But let's see the increasing point. Where is the best point? Okay, here and here. So slant it to the rightward. Let me think about it. So where somewhere in the rightward. Where? Yeah, here, I think. Okay, so starting from here. And after finishing the round 12, we have 4 groups of 3 double crochets. So every 4th space, we are going to mark every 4th space. So skip 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, here. So like that, let's mark every 4th space. 1, 2, 3, and 4 here. So these markers are very useful. So if you have 12 markers, please use them as a marker as marking points to increase. So that you don't have to think too much. Whenever you see the marker, you just make 4 double crochets in this space. And whenever you don't see markers, you just make 3 double crochets in every space. In each spaces except the marked spaces. So let's make sure which is correct. Yes, correct. Alright, so even. So let's mark like that after 12 because the number is so many. So in between markers there are 4 groups. Here is the increasing point, and we have 2 groups, and here increasing point we have 3 groups. Here increasing point 1, 1. Here increasing point but no additional granny stitches. 2 and 2. Next, increase and 1, 2, 3. Increase 1, 2, 3. Okay? Alright, so let's make sure once again I'm going to write down. The first we have only 4 stitches. in 4th round, right? And then next we have 4 stitches here as well, but we have 3 stitches more, and so we have 4 and 3. And next we have 4 as well and 3 as well, but we have 3 more, so 4 and 3 and 3. And next, what's next? It's so simple. 4 and 3 groups of 3 double crochets. And then next, it's so simple. 4 double crochets and 4 groups of 3 double crochets. But if you increase like this, the shape is going to be crooked. So to make it smooth, please divide evenly. So when you increase, please look at the shape. If you see some pointy or crooked part, please do not use that point to increase. Please find out the flat part and then increase the flat part. Here is pointy, so we don't increase here. Here is flat, so we increase here. Okay, so that's the point. Okay, so once again, let's review round 13. So we have marker here, so now you understand what should do. Here is a marked point, so let's increase. How to increase? Do you remember? Yeah, that's a simple way. Just make 4 double crochets here. Okay, and except that space, we only make 3 double crochets to the next marker. 3, 3, and 3. Well, and now I come across the marker, so let's increase. I'm going to make 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, like this. So simple, isn't it? Okay, next let's separate into 2 groups. So in between stitches, make 2 double crochets, and in the next space I'm going to make 3 double crochets. This is the principle. If you prefer to make 3 double crochets in between 2 and 2 double crochets, please make 3 and make 2 double crochets in somewhere else. But this is the principle, so I just following the rule. After making 4 double crochets, I always make 2 double crochets in between stitches. So I follow that rule I made. And now I had 4 groups, but now we have 5 groups because we increased. And this is the 5th section, that's why. So these 5 groups are the one set. And then let's repeat 12 times. So let's start with 2 double crochets again and move to the next space. Let's make 3 double crochets. And just repeat 3 double crochets in every space, following spaces. So now here is 5 stitches and 8 stitches, and then 11 stitches, and then 14 stitches in 14th round. Okay, like so. Alright, next is round 15 and the end of the section. So I always start with after the 2 double crochets because I'd like to, remind by myself. Alright, anyway, start with 3 double crochets and 3 double crochets in every spaces, each spaces. So that's why I don't need markers anymore. So I'll remove them. And after making 3 double crochets in each spaces, let's see the shape. And if you increase more, let's see where you should increase next. Because some points are pointy or crooked, and except that those points. And please try to find a nice point to increase. The increased points are going to be pointy. So here is the increased point. So you see this here is a little bit pointy after making stitches. And here. And next. I want to show you how it looks like, but I'm not sure. Yeah, here it's pointy a little bit. You see the points? Okay, anyway, let's check the diameter. Diameter is approximately 27 or 11 inches. And that is the same size of the belly which I made in the last video. I mean the old video. But I'm going to make a belly from now, a little bit wider and larger. Okay. But anyway, this is the point to, this is the principle to increase, and this is the principle to make circle granny. So roundy granny, and you can increase, try to find the flat part and avoid pointy parts. 3N, 1 to 6N, 1 to 9, then 1 to 12, then and 1 to 15. So every multiples of 3 rounds, 3 and 3 and 3. Also, let's look at the increasing point. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is the increasing point, and we have 4 each. And next here, and 4 and 3. And 4 and 3, so 1 granny stitches. And next is here the increasing and 2 granny stitches, and increasing 2 granny stitches. And next increasing and 3 granny stitches, increase and then 3 granny stitches. So that's the rule and principle. 1 and 2 and next is 3. And next is 4, and next is 5, and so on and so on. So I hope you understand now, okay? So let's look at next. Alright, so this is the belly which I made in the last video, which is on American free pattern granny belly in red heart yarn. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 7 rounds or 8 rounds or whatever. And I made here is 15 and almost the same size. So if you know how to enlarge the granny circle, you can use any size of yarn and any size of hook. So okay, I finished my belly, so let's compare. This is the belly which I made 1 or 2 years ago, and this is my new belly which I just have made. Let's check the diameter now. 12 inches per diameter, and I have 30 centimeters diameter, quite large belly. And this is the opposite side, and I don't finish the yarn weaving it. Yarn ends weaving it. And so this is quite large belly, but this is very beautiful when you wear it. I am sure, I promise. This is kind of a Godfather Part 2 Kay Adams' ballet. And this is the ordinary ballet that is not too large, but in 70s, or I guess there are a large ballet like this was very popular, and I think this is nice to wear it in many ways. Alright, okay then, and I got one question, which how to enlarge the granny circle, so I introduced, and in my next video I'm going to introduce how to make this ballet, and so how to enlarge the circle, increase rounds and decrease rounds, and making ballet in your favorite size. So please wait for my next video and watch that video, and please enjoy your favorite granny ballet in your favorite yarn and favorite hook size. Okay, thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye bye.